Okay. 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 It's 88 degrees. Up, not too terribly pleasant. 88 degrees today. But check this out. The butterflies are also here. Look at that. To the black butterflies. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. So cool. Wowee, there's three of them. Oh, three of them. They're having a menage a trois. Okay, we're gonna go jump in the river. That's the only thing you can do on a day like this, right, Sadie? Yeah. Come on, Sadie. Come on, Douche. Come on, Mama. Oh my God. So yesterday I met this woman over here. We're going down for our second swim of the day. And oh, fuck. We got to talking about families, stuff and stuff. She was saying that her mom killed herself not too long ago, and that she felt so guilty about that because her last conversation with her was an argument. And so I just kind of got out of the way and was told to tell her, yeah, no, your mom's right here with you all the time, just waiting for you to stop feeling so guilty so that that will get rid of the static so that you can feel her around you because she's here. but your guilt is what's causing so much static. You're not allowing yourself to feel her around you. And she's like, well, is she mad at me? I was like, no, dude, she loves you more now than ever. Well, not me, you know what I mean. And she's like, well, what about the drugs that I do? She's like, just, it's like, doesn't matter, dude. People do what they got to do in order to deal with pain. So, the shame of drug addiction is just another way that we block ourselves from feeling like we're worthy of being human for this short duration that we exist in the 3D world. Whee! Oh, big birds. There was a shitload of wild turkeys over here this morning, and Sadie was chasing them. It was really funny because she didn't catch them. But yeah. And so she was driving away, and I was just like, just be kind to yourself. Your mom told me to tell you, just be kind to yourself. Because back when I was in the midst of my most horrible time ever in life, between 2010 and 2015, at one point I had this like lucid dream where I could see this light. It wasn't really white, it was more golden kind of. It was just so warm and it was so loving, and it just kept telling me like that I was forgiven for everything. Like I was like, even my drug addiction that everybody hates me for, including myself. And it was like, yes, you're forgiven for everything. Everyone is. That's why they call it unconditional, not conditional. Everything. Forgiven for everything. I'm like, really? It was like even hard for me to conceive of that, being forgiven for everything. So I was telling this to this woman yesterday, and it's like, that's where your mom's at right now. She's like in that kind of place. So, this addiction that you have is a minor coping mechanism. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just be kind to yourself. Your mom told me to tell you, just be kind to yourself. And that goes for all of you that I know whose moms committed suicide, because I know quite a few women in my life. Actually, it's surprising how many women I know whose moms killed themselves. None of you should feel guilty at all, because suicidal impulses are mostly a trauma response to something that happened to them way before you came along. So it's really not your fault. I'm just going to say this for anybody who's experienced any trauma ever in life. It's not your fault. Even the stuff that's like self-inflicted, it's not your fault. Because if you don't know stuff, you know, you didn't know. You're just dealing. What do you want from yourself? You're just human. Give yourself a break. We're all just doing the best we can to feed our babies. Right? Yes. Except for the, handful of really greedy dicks out there who are raping the planet, but you know who they are. The rest of us, we're all just trying to feed our babies. Ugh. Ooh, little minnows. So the reason I was freaking out about bears last night and the thumping on the side of the truck, there were no bear paws there, by the way, is because there's salmon in this river that comes down from Mount Shasta. And where there are salmon, there are bears. And I've never really been out very far into the woods, at least far enough to deal with bears or salmon, so what do I know? But it sure is beautiful. And after we went swimming yesterday and our clothes dried, we didn't stink. You know how some rivers just like have this after stink? This one doesn't have an after stink. Just so you know. This river here has got no after stink. Oh, it's quite chilly, actually. Oh, it's quite chilly. Oh, it's so nice, Sadie. Oh, Sadie, so nice. I don't know if Sadie can swim. Sadie, can you swim? I've only ever seen you swim once. I feel really freaked out to do it. Just go like this, movie. Just go like this. Go like this.